Hey everybody, welcome on in to Sports Live in the 215. Today we'll discuss Nick Sirianni signing a multi-year extension with the Philadelphia Eagles. It's another fantastic move by what I believe to be the best organization in the NFL. Um, I mean, re-signing one of the best head coaches in the NFL when he already had 1 year left on his existing 5-year contract that they signed him to in 2021 um, is a huge huge get in or huge re-signing, and I I think it just shows that like his winning percentage is the um third highest in Eagles history, and it just shows that um the players just love playing for him, and um he's gotten rewarded with a nice extension. I bel this isn't certain. It's not reported, but I believe this extension will be for 4 years, as that was the same extension given to Doug Peterson after we won the Super Bowl in or after the Eagles won the Super Bowl in 2018. So um, the market for extensions is typically in that, or at least extensions for head coaches is typically in that 3 to 4 year range. So again, I just think it's a really solid move by an organization who doesn't who doesn't make too many bad moves very often anymore. I mean, e- even when they make bad signings like the Bryce Huff one, they're they're for um, good signings and like four good draft picks to kind of offset that one bad signing. So uh, credit to Howie Roseman, credit to Jeffrey Lurie for keeping one of the very best head coaches in the NFL, and like for to all the people like who still say, what does Nick do? He clearly does a lot behind the scenes. Um, he he comes up with the meeting schedule, the practice schedule, um, decides whether the players are going to be in pads and stuff during training camp, or what days they're going to be in pads. Um, And like a thing that makes Nick so special is his ability to relate to players and connect with players, and it shows in the results that the guys just love playing for him, and they would run through a wall for him. So I think this is just such a great move, such a worthwhile move, and I'm looking so forward to the next 4 years. It's or at least the next 4 years. I I think I think when these in about 3 years we could be talking about another extension for Nick Sirianni. So um, obviously with that we see what happens. Howie Roseman has had a fantastic offseason. He restructured the contract um, for Dallas Goddard, which would pay him $10 million. Um, so that'll be nice to kind of know. We'll at least have. Well, we would have had Dallas back anyway for this year, but he was he got a he took a restructure, so so the Eagles could kind of use that $4 million elsewhere. So that's huge, obviously, and you get to keep one of the best tight ends in football. Um, Obviously, you would have kept him anyway, but it just the taking less money on the well um being willing to do the restructure just shows that that Dallas just wants to win, and all those guys do, and it just starts with the culture that Nick Sirianni has set of playing for each other, trusting the man next to you, and all those guys just have like a complete faith in the man next to them, and it's such a um, beautiful thing to watch. Like at this point, it almost feels like a foregone conclusion that the Eagles are going to be in the playoffs, and there were um, points throughout my life where you were hoping they were in the playoffs, and it wasn't necessarily a guarantee. So to have them in this position where it's almost a foregone conclusion where or that they'll be in the playoffs is absolutely incredible. I'm I'm just absolutely floored that the Philadelphia Eagles are just continuing to seemingly run circles around the rest of the NFL in terms of how they take care of the important people in their organization. Um, they the rest of the league really needs to follow the Eagles' blueprint, um, because it's been largely successful the past damn near decade. So um, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how next year shakes out, and the next few years really shake out. We've gotten a lot of good young players in the past couple drafts or past few drafts, really. Um, so I look forward to kind of seeing how they develop, and it's an exciting time to be an Eagles fan, and I certainly can't wait for it. Um, what one more couple, or actually one more thing I wanted to touch on the tush push surviving for another year. Jeffrey Lurie and Jason Kelsey apparently stood up in front of the NFL owners in Minneapolis, and they both gave really impassioned speeches about why the tush push or why the brotherly shove should stay legal, and obviously enough of the owners agreed to keep it legal, and so that's just an absolute credit to Jason Kelsey, credit to Jeffrey Lurie, and yeah, so the tush push stays around for another year. Nick Sirianni will stay around for multiple years, probably the next 4 at least. Um, and yeah, I mean the Eagles just continue to make mincemeat of the rest of the league as far as um, taking care of their own people. And again, I really believe that the rest of the league needs to take notice, because if they don't, like, the Eagles are just gonna keep um, keep winning at every level of their organization, and hopefully the rest of the league doesn't catch on to what they do, because it I gotta be honest, it's so much fun just just having my favorite team be the most dominant team, which throughout my life wasn't always the case. So, with that being said, I'm gonna um, head out of here for the night. Thank you guys for listening to this, and as always, go Birds.